Hello guys, I am Mark45 and I have returned with another box, or in this case it's a bag. This is another Hero Factory Breakout Wave 2 set. This is bulk, and this is the last bulk I have. So at the time I now have collected bulk 3.0, Brain Attack bulk, and now I have Breakout bulk. Now I don't have Core Hunter yet, the villain that is designed to fight bulk in this Breakout series. So by the time I get Core Hunter, then I'll pull bulk back in to do the comparison. But this is one of the Wave 2 sets, and he's a medium-sized hero, so he's a little taller than the normal heroes. 61 pieces, 6223, and I just noticed this in the back for the hero stuff. You can actually see the villains that they're fighting in the back, and you can see Core Hunter right there to face bulk. So here's the back of the bag. See, shows off some of his features, and without further ado, bag's not that interesting. You know what's more interesting? What contains inside the bag. And that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna open up this bag and see what are the parts that await us inside. Alright. Now if you're wondering why I'm opening from the bottom of the bag, I've said this too many times to the point I don't want to even say it anymore. Just roll with it, okay? Don't go like, oh, Mark45, you're opening from the bottom of the bag, you're supposed to cut to the top up here, like the proper way. Well, I know that. Jeez, I want to keep the bag. Ay. Alright. So we got this. And the instructions, which are stuck. Wonderful. So, this is why you open the bag from the bottom. Whoa. Never thought of that? Geniuses? Alright. 2 bags of parts. Torso here is the standard medium one with the extra shoulder joints. Seen that before. How many steps are there? I don't really care about steps. What I do want to show you from the manual is the combo model between him and Core Hunter. At the time of this video, I do not have Core Hunter yet. He is still on his way, and the Core Hunter I bought is the actually used. So I'm just praying. I'm praying that there are no missing parts. There won't be any instructions though, so I'm gonna have to go online and download the instructions through there. But anyways, this is the combo model. Just to show you, it looks like a Core Hunter Minotaur creature-like thing. So let's see. Got a bag of normal pieces. Let's open this up first. Wonderful. That ball, I know that ball is going to start rolling away. I know it all too well. Alright. Bag of tiny pieces. I'll open that in a second. I'll just go over what's over here first. So I'm just going to move the camera closer. Alright. Need to sit closer to the table. Alright, what do I have? Or what do we have? Let's see. Let's go. And the ball rolled off. I called it. The ball. That dang ball. I'm just gonna grab the bin here. That's gonna be useful to store the tiny parts. Okay, for bones we got these guys. Ta-da! And then for knees, these guys. 1 lift arm. 2 of these guys. 1 of this guy. 3 of these little buggers. Alright, bones is out of the way. Wonderful. So we got 2 2.0 pistol pieces here. Also used on Splitface, and all the 2.0 heroes use these things. These are for his missile launchers. And then for feet, I'm seeing 3 number 3s. I mean, not 3 number 3s. 3 feet. 3 black feet. Wonderful. I'll put that aside. And he has one hand on rats. That's kind of unfortunate. A hero with one hand is always unfortunate, and then the other one I assume is just this thing. And yeah, that's very, very unfortunate. And then we got, let's see, we got these shoulder armor add-ons. And then for number 5s, we got 3 of them in gunmetal gray. Ta-da! 1 multi-tool ice shield. And then we got 2 of these 3.0 bulkier add-on pieces. And then for, oh, we got none of these. And then 2 number 3s in orange. 2 number 5s in orange. And then we got for his shooter, upper half, bottom half. And then we have his Glatorian head, which is red. I don't know if you can see it very well with this light. Glatorian transparent red. And then the head, this is the exact same 1.0 bulk helmet. I don't have any of the 1.0 heroes, and I don't plan to get the 1.0 heroes, so this is as close as I'll get to bulk 1.0. This is literally the same mold. There is nothing new with this mold. Same old bulk. And then his body armor. Again, all these heroes use these special body armor pieces, and they're all the same mold because they all got that like muscle joints in there, but then bulks or different colors is what really makes them special. Bulks here is gunmetal gray with a bit of gold fanning out. Makes them look very technical, if you know what I mean. Alright, so for small parts, what do we have for small parts? I'm seeing a lot of technic maliciousness. Let's see, we got these lightsaber blades. These green, neon green lightsaber blades that I just dropped. These things. Hero core, of course, because he's a hero, he needs it. 2 Ninjago Sensei Wu bamboo sticks in gold. And then the rest here is just all Technic stuff. Pause the video if you want to see in detail what there is. But I'm gonna put that away. And then the last thing, the hero cuffs. Every hero has these. And this is the first hero that I'm actually doing a build and review, because all the other heroes I've done so far I already own them. So this is actually the first hero that I've done a build and review. So to make it special, I'm going to build the hero cuffs right here, right now in front of you. And you just snap that together like that, and boom, you have your hero cuffs. Very, very nice. Alright, with the hero cuffs built aside, now let's assemble the entire bulk all together. Are you ready? Because I certainly am. Let's go. And here is bulk, breakout bulk, all completed. And surprisingly, this was one of the more challenging heroes to put together. I don't know about you, but I found it a little bit hard to put this guy together. And there were some parts that definitely struggled, like trying to get these two pieces in to bulk up his shoulders. And yeah, so apart from that though, it was an interesting build, and I think it's pretty straightforward from there on. So, you know how his name is Bulk, right? And I said in the 3.0 Bulk that he was way too skinny and did not signify his name good enough. They completely made up for it in Breakout. Bulk is actually bulky, like bulky. He is properly bulk, and that's what his name was really meant to be. We finally see him in probably his best form. I think Brain Attack Bulk wasn't even as good as this Bulk, and I think this one was a particular success. Just look at his overall armor coverage. He is very well armed, very well protected. And yes, but there's only one thing I have to say about Bulk, and that is he fights Core Hunter, right? Core Hunter is basically a serial killer who walks around and rips out the core out of a hero. And if Bulk is tasked to capture Core Hunter, then I think what would be the best idea is to maybe introduce the core clamps from Brain Attack a little bit earlier, and probably use that on Bulk. That way his core can be protected when he's fighting Core Hunter. So, you know, it'll be much harder for Core Hunter to just stick his tool and rip out his core. And I think although I do think that's the whole point of putting the hero cuffs on here, I think that's actually a smart choice. Like, that's a very good place to put a hero cuff rather than having like attach it to the side or maybe on here. Although on the packaging and the instruction manual, he's holding the cuffs, but within the instructions they tell you to lock the two cuffs onto him like that. And I think that's pretty great. And but then again, I said earlier, like it looks great all in all, but if he's trying to capture such a dangerous villain, a villain that can literally kill a hero by just ripping out its core, he's gotta have a little bit of protection, more protection for his hero core. But apart from that, I like the body armor design. It looks great. Do like how these really make him look like Bulk, look very like hulky, tough and strong. Although it will limit articulation with the head. It is very stiff in here just because the head is so fresh. These are fresh pieces, and so movement wise the head is very limited. You can't really do much, but I think these in terms of looks, I think these were a really good idea, just to, you know, give him a lot more coverage. Now I'd say for his arms, bit simple, tad bit simple, and I don't see the problem in using two hands. So like, great, he has one hand, but if Nex and Stormer XL use their hand to hold their launcher, why can't I do the same for Bulk? Because Bulk ended up using these axle pieces, and I don't see the point of adding any. There's nothing added on there, so it wouldn't hurt if you don't use this axle piece for the launcher and just use another hand. What is the problem with that? I don't get why it has to be done like this. But apart from that, this is really his only main primary weapon. Is this little launcher of his, and that's just pretty much it. And then from the back, obviously it is very well covered. I see Legos learning their lesson by trying to stick these to the back to cover up their figures, and that is because it also has Bulk's, I guess, main special weapon, which is this missile launcher. Now, this missile launcher is great. It looks awesome on him from certain angles, and you can bring this down if you want. He can just be like this, and then when he's using it to shoot, he can lift it up. The missiles itself look like this, and I think these are some pretty darn neat missiles. Got that lasers here, probably used for targeting. But the only problem is, I see here already, is how far back it sticks. It goes, the weapon goes all the way back here, and I think that's a little bit too far. And I think the problem comes within the lift arm. the lift arm could be a lot more shorter. Like, see, I wouldn't, like, if I was designing Bulk, I'd do two things. Number one, give him a hand for a shooter. Number two, not use a lift arm for his missile launcher, which looks great. I'll keep that, of course. But instead of using a lift arm, take advantage of the ball socket here from the foot. Create a ball joint that you can attach the missile launcher to, and not only it will not make it look like it's all the way back here, but you can pose the missiles point in more directions, because right now you can only really go this way, that way, and I think I would it will be more flexible, and when you bring it down it can cover up his back even more, and I think that looks really great. But because of this scenario, it looks cool, but only in certain points of view it looks cool. Like this, definitely not like this, and definitely not like this. Maybe from the front it will look at its absolute best. And yeah, so apart from that, I think definitely there were places where Bulk kind of fell, but in the end he is Bulk. He really lives up to his name. Super strong, super tough character, and even shows in his legs. He's got all that bulkiness in his legs. Perfect. It fits his name just right, and I am happy with this figure. I'll say that. Don't get me wrong, I really do like this figure a lot. I think from the Breakout Wave 2 heroes, I think this one tops over Stormer XL and the other heroes. I think this Bulk and Stringer look the coolest in this wave, and I think he's definitely one of my favorites. Although obviously I would love to see some more improvements on Bulk, because you know that missile launcher is really bothering me, missing hands bothering me, but I just like how much bulkier and how much tough he's really become. So I give Bulk a 7 out of 10. So yeah, that is my final decision for Bulk. He gets a 7 out of 10, and maybe some factors I might want to see. Then again, the hand, missile improvement, and that's basically it. So that's really all I gotta say for Breakout Bulk. And what are your thoughts on Breakout Bulk? Do you think he's better than Brain Attack Bulk and / or Savage Planet Bulk? You tell me. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. No one's opinion applies to everyone else's as well. So that means you can agree with me by liking the video. That'll be great. And if you hate what I said, completely disagree, dislike the video. So that's it for this one. Hopefully next I'll be able to do the Core Hunter, the villain that Bulk was designed to go up against, and we'll see how that will go. But that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.